Okay, so in this session we're going to do a little bit of work standing. So mostly we'll work freestanding. We're going to use the wall for a little bit of our work as well. But also if you've got one, a yoga block or a Pilates block, and if not, maybe you could use a hardback book or something that's just going to lift you from the ground a little bit. So we don't need that straight away. To start with, we're just going to come to freestanding position, feet in parallel, so about fist distance apart. If it's comfortable for you, one hand to the breastbone, the other hand comes to the lower tummy. Close your eyes for a moment. Again, if that feels right for you, just take your focus into the body. And just to start with, just think about the breath. That breath expansion into the sides, into the back of the rib cage. Feel as if you're a tree, if you're dropping your roots down into the earth, but at the same time just lengthening the crown of the head up towards the ceiling or to the sky if you're a tree. If you're comfortable keeping the eyes closed, using the hands just to support through the front of the body, we're just going to rock the body weight towards the balls of the feet, keeping the heels down, and then we come back to the heels, keeping the balls of the feet down. So it's a small transfer of weight front to back. We're not moving too far. If I come side on, we're going to the balls of the feet, or we're coming back to the heels. As you come to the balls of the feet, you might find a little bit more, feel a little bit more length through the body. As you come back into the heels, you might soften very slightly. So finding that length as we come to the balls of the feet, and then softening as you come back into the heels. Last one there. Find an even weight through the feet, maybe a little bit more weight into the balls of the feet than the heels, and then keeping the eyes closed again, if you're happy to, take the weight to the lateral side of one foot, come through centre to the lateral side of the other foot. So from the little toe to the big toe to the other big toe to the little toe. As you go side to side, try and keep that sense of lengthening up through the crown of the head. Like I say, if it feels a little bit too unsteady with the eyes closed, you can work with the eyes open instead. All the time trying to feel that sense of gentle expansion. The feet are pressing down, the crown of the head is lengthening up. Come back to centre, take the body weight to the balls of the feet, to the outer edge of one foot, back to the heels, to the outer edge of the other foot. So into a circle now, and again as you circle, really try and feel that sense of lengthening up through the crown of the head all the time. Back the other way, so just working around the feet from the ground up. Allow the rest of the body just to follow. And then just settle to centre. Focus on the breath once more. Let the arms rest down by your sides and open your eyes when you're ready to. Bend the knees and just find a little gentle spring of the knees from there. So it's just a gentle bounce, and you can just shake the arms out a little bit and just allow the rest of the body just to be quite relaxed there. Keeping that softening of the knees and bringing the hands to the pelvis if that helps. Imagine a hula hoop around your waist, take it into a little pelvic circle. So we just want to find a very gentle, nourishing movement, particularly around that low back area. Go back in the other direction. So about 4 or 5 or so each way. Reversing again, this time take it into a little figure of 8. So a side to side figure of 8 shape, almost like a little salsa-y type movement. Allow a little bit of movement into the rib cage as well if you wish. And then again, just change direction, so a little challenge for the brain as well, maybe. Lovely, good. Creates a little rock through the feet as well. Still the body, lengthening through the legs, taking it into a little Pilates squat. The knees and the arms go forward, the sit bones go back, we lengthen. So we're light through the toes, push down through the balls of the feet as the legs lengthen, and again light, and then we lengthen. And again, light through the toes, and we lengthen. So as we come into that squat position, we're not going too low, we're just getting that movement, hip, knees and ankles, the spine, back of the neck stays long. On that last one, if it's comfortable for you, holding that position. Again, hands to the thighs, if that feels right, elbows are wide. Into a little standing cat, curl the spine, we lengthen away. So we take the breath in and the breath out to lengthen. So we're curling in, the eye gaze looks to the thighs, we lengthen out. And again, we're curling and we lengthen out. A couple more here. And last one there. And on that last one, just roll up through the spine, come back to your standing position. And now we're going to use our block or book, depending on what you have available there. We're going to be side on at the wall, and we're going to have the inside foot, so the side closest to the wall, will be on the block or the book, and the hand's going to be on the wall just for a little bit of support, if that feels right for you. Find that sense of lift up and out of the hip on that standing leg, and on the other leg we're just going to take it into a little front to back leg pendulum. Try and feel, like I say, that sense of lift on the standing leg. Keep the pelvis nice and steady, just be mindful that you're not dipping into your low back area. So it's trying to find that freedom of movement in that free leg. We're going to take it a little further if it feels comfortable for you. We're going to tap the foot forward, we tap the foot back. Now the standing leg, the knee's going to bend. So just a light tap of the toes, forward and backwards. So a little bit of work on the thigh, but also a little bit of range of movement into the hip. And then rather than just front to back, we're going to tap forward to the side, tap back, coming forward to the side, tap back. So again, just bringing a little bit more movement into the hip there. Lovely. On this last one, finish with the foot, step back, plant the foot down, front knee bends, back leg is long, spring the leg up, we step the foot down. So slowly, ball of the foot, heel falls down, spring the leg up. So we don't want to wait there too long, otherwise we lose that sort of stored energy in the tissue. So we pull the heel down, spring the leg back up. And you can go to where it's comfortable, make sure you're not jarring into it. So you can take it into a slightly deeper hip flexion, if that feels right for you. On that last one, hold that lift, bring the knee down towards the floor so the knees are in line, send the knee forward and out, back and turn in. So keeping that knee bent, little figure of 8 movement. So if you had a pencil on your knee, down towards the floor, we're drawing a little figure of 8, forward and back on the floor just below the knee. So pelvic stability, thigh bone moving in the hip socket. Lovely. And then when you're ready to just finish that last one, we'll come to the other side. We'll start the same on the other side. So gets both legs working, but in a very different way. So inside foot on the block, hand on the wall for a little bit of support. Find that lift and length on that standing leg, and then into that leg pendulum on the free leg. So again, just allow it to be quite relaxed there, not too much muscle effort. We're not bringing the leg too high or too far back. Just trying to find that sense of release, but keeping that lift through our centre and just protecting the low back there. Lovely, good. And then we take it into that tap of the toes forward, we tap back, we tap forward, we tap back. So knee bend on the standing leg now, just to encourage a little bit more range of movement. Lovely. And then we add on, we tap forward, we tap to the side, we tap back, forward, to the side, tap back. Again, keep it light, forward, to the side, tap back, 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 forward, to the side, tap back. Last one here, forward, to the side, tap back. Finish with the foot back, plant the foot down, spring the leg up, step the ball of the foot, the heel down, spring, and we step down. So almost feel like you're pulling an elastic band back to allow it to catapult forward. Again, careful of the low back, make sure the range feels okay for you. On that next one, hold that lift, bring the knee to the floor, so the knees start in line, forward and out, back and turn, that little figure of 8, thigh bone just moving in the hip socket, pelvic stability. So just watch the pelvis isn't moving, keep that lift up and out of the hip on the standing leg. Lovely. And when you're ready to just rest the leg there, we can put our block aside. We're going to come round so we've got our back to the wall now. Now, making sure that you're not going to slip with your feet. So you want to have your feet positioned about your foot's distance, maybe a little bit further away from the wall. Slide yourself down the wall. You might need to bring the feet a little bit further out. So the back of the pelvis, the back of the rib cage is in contact with the wall. The head will just be away. And you want to feel that you're kind of propped on a high stool, something like that. So you should feel quite comfortable there. A little bit of work onto the thighs. So just go slowly. Again, make sure it's okay on the knees, through the rest of the body. Just slow heel raise, we lower back down. So we're keeping the ball of the foot down and just being really mindful that we're trying to send the knee directly forward, that we're not flicking the heel out or sending the knee out to the side. So nice and steady, alternate heel raise. And then as one heel lifts, and then that comes down, the other heel lifts. So a little bit quicker into a walk of the feet, but again, keep the control as best you can. Maybe starting to feel it in those legs now. And then let the feet settle if you feel comfortable to both heels lift. We lower, both heels lift, and we lower. And make sure you're keeping the back of the pelvis in contact with the wall. So a little bit more challenge there. Make sure the feet feel really nice and stable. You don't want to be slipping away. Couple more here if you can. And last one. Let the feet settle. Slowly lengthen out through the legs. We've got one last little bit just before we finish. We're going to come round just to face the wall. We're going to have the body on a long diagonal, so the arms are long, hands are in line with the eye gaze. The feet are parallel. We're going to push through the hands, send the sit bones across towards the wall behind. Find that length. Roll through the spine as you return. So you're going to shift back with a long back, send the sit bones wide. Roll through the spine to return if it feels comfortable for you. Add a heel raise, push down through the balls of the feet, heels lift, the heels lower, push back, roll through the heels, let the heels come up. So nice fluid movement with the breath, encouraging that length into the lateral sides of the body. One last one there. And then when you're ready, just bring the heels down, bring the hands away, and that's you all done. And I hope you enjoyed that short session.